And good morning, friends. Happy hump day. Today will definitely be the muggiest day of the week thus far before we see a little bit of a turn as a cold front moves through today and into tonight. However, looking at our forecast map for today, showers and storms are actually in the forecast for once. It's been a while since we've seen some precipitation, so we desperately do need some of this rain today in spots. However, temperatures today, once again, will be in the 80s to low 90s in some spots, especially across southeastern Pennsylvania and maybe valley floors of the Wyoming Valley. However, temperatures will be a little bit cooler up here to the northwest as the cold front begins to linger through. However, we'll be warm. We're going to see storms in the forecast today. Not so much on the severe side, but the Storm Prediction Center has listed us in a 1 out of 5 outlook for today for severe weather. So marginal risk is in place. Anywhere in this dark green shading here, you are in that marginal risk, and we cannot rule on isolated damaging wind gusts this afternoon. However, I do feel like the severe threat will be on the lower side today. I feel that heavy downpours will be the main threat today, and the best timing for this is 1 to 8 p.m. today. And now I mentioned PWatts yesterday in my video, and I'm going to mention them again today. It's basically the amount of moisture in the atmosphere that could be squeezed out. And basically what we're looking at here on the HRRR is there is a region of higher PWatts, especially across southeastern Pennsylvania, kind of outline where that 1 out of 5 marginal risk is today. And this is where the highest chance of those gully washers this afternoon. And we want to thank John Hickey, of course, On With John Weather Consulting, for that term, as I really do like that term, and I think it explains that this area has the highest chance of seeing some of those heavy downpours this afternoon. But, of course, it's very beneficial rain. So our dew points for tomorrow afternoon, I have a little spot here trending comfortable. That's where the cold front has begun to move through already, and dew points will drop into the 40s and 50s. And I do believe that northeastern Pennsylvania will be able to see those 50s and dew points by the afternoon hours. But the cold front's not expected to move through until tomorrow morning, and additional showers will be possible through the morning hours as this cold front just kind of sits and slowly works its way through. However, I do think that we clear out tomorrow afternoon and we'll be able to see some sunshine. But just your daily tropical update, Erin, guess what? Still a 45-mile-an-hour tropical storm. Has not changed since the past 48 hours, I should say, almost. But as Erin starts to move through these warmer waters here near the Caribbean here, it is expected to become a major hurricane. And this is where the storm is expected to take this sharp northward turn upward. Currently, I'm still favoring that turn up to the north where it has limited impacts to the East Coast. However, we'll be watching for some rip current issues and maybe some higher waves, especially along the East Coast as this moves by. But still a lot of uncertainty out there, so we'll be keeping an eye on that for you. And that's all I have for you guys today. Happy hump day. I'm meteorologist Mike Javer.